Donnie Darko is a sci-fi thriller written and directed by Richard Kelly in 2001. Jake Gyllenhaall stars in the flick as a troubled youth named Donnie Darko. The film opens up with Donnie lying in the road after yet another night of mysterious sleepwalking. It turns out that Donnie is seeking help from a psychiatrist named Dr. Sherman. He takes pills prescribed by this doctor and is shown taking them again after what is inferred as a long absence to the drugs. Despite Donnie's parents scheduling him to see a professional regularly to help him through his troubles, neither parent seems to be regularly or particularly active or authoritative towards their son. They wish to help him, but instead choose a much more passive approach to Donnie's rambunctious behaviors. During one of his sleepwalking adventures, young Donald meets a man in a bunny suit named Frank. At first, it seems to be only part of a nightmare Donnie is having. However, Frank is revealed later to be a character inside his head, a sign that Donnie suffers from paranoid schizophrenia. Donnie's id tells him to listen to Frank, which gets him into various bad situations besides sleepwalking. This includes burning a building down and flooding his school. Donnie generally doesn't listen to what Frank and his id says, except under extreme circumstances and when he appears to take a new dosage of his prescription. Donnie recognizes the rules of society and his superego would generally like to follow them. He even mentions about a time period in his life when he was more destructive and how he's now past all that. However, Donnie still tends to listen to his ego more liberally. He is seen fighting with Frank the Bunny in several scenes. Donnie may have had a fixation in the phallic stage and suffered from an Oedipus complex. However, he seems to have gotten over it due to the fact that he's bonded rather well with his father. Donnie appears to have a rather anal expulsive behavior due to his constantly reckless behavior. This would be due to a fixation occurring in the anal stage. One of the key themes expressed throughout the movie is loneliness. Through several talks with his therapist, Donnie recalls several memories in his unconscious about dying alone and the loneliness that comes with that. This is on his mind throughout most of the movie and leads him to lead a rather rebellious teenage life. Donnie expresses a very troubled life by constantly fighting with others and acting irritable throughout the day. To get along more socially with the rest of the world, he regularly takes anti-anxiety pills. To get over his fear of loneliness and death, he should slowly be accustomed to the idea of being alone or death with systematic desensitization. In the end, Donnie truly resolves his inner conflicts in a most cataclysmic way. To find out how, watch Donnie Darko. I highly recommend it.